everybody, Nikki D from 5 Dog Farm here with my wonderful bestie Serena.
Hi.
She came to come and make some mayonnaise, homemade mayonnaise today, and we were working with it beforehand because I had 2 recipes, and Serena was a real sport and she did the whisk one and I did the electric blender one. And both of the recipes are a little bit different, so they both taste different. I'm going to put both of them on the blog. You'll be able to print one or both recipes, whatever you want to do, depending. They don't mix, and I'll show you why a little bit later, why you can't cross-switch them. There's a reason. But let's go ahead and start with the one that's super duper quick, and that's the immersion blender recipe. So you start out with a whole egg, and it needs to be cold from the fridge. So you pop that in. You don't want to break the yolk. I can't tell you why, but that's what they say. So this time I listened. I don't always listen. And then in this order, you want pour in all the oil. You know how you see those where you pour the oil in a little bit? No, look. You just do it.
All in.
All in. Everybody in the pool. Then you put in your tablespoon of lemon and tablespoon of vinegar. Again, this recipe will be posted so you can print it. 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. That's it.
Love the mustard.
Yes. And then you run this. You run it until you sort of feel the emulsion start, and then you can move it around. I'm not going to talk over while I probably will because I can't help talking.
How about you tell them what emulsion means?
Oh, emulsion means when the oil and the egg come together and thicken. So as you're watching, you'll sort of see the bottom of your vessel, I chose to use something glass, start to have a little bit of a mayonnaise looking texture to it, and that's when it starts to emulsify and come together. It thickens, that's the word we're looking for. So you can already see it thickening. There's still a little oil left on top. I'd say I've run it probably about 10 seconds. I'm going to run it a little bit longer, and then I'm going to pull it up.
Make sure that all the oil is incorporated.
Exactly. And now I'm just going to kind of run it around a little bit to the consistency that you like your mayonnaise to be. I like mine pretty thick.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle.
More of like a salad dressing kind of a thing.
Just a little step above that.
Step above that, okay. I like mine probably just a little inch beyond that one. So I like this particular recipe because it's quick and there's not a whole lot that gets dirty. Looking pretty good. It's thickening up. So as you can see, you've got a mayo going on here. It's a little thinner. You can use it for more of a salad dressing. If you like it thicker, you can continue to run this and have it come out more like this. See how that's just a little bit thicker. Now that is the this recipe. You also notice if you do both of them, this recipe has a little bit more yellow in it because you use a ground mustard and you use just an egg yolk. In this one, you use the whole egg. I think that's probably why you use the emulsion blender, because I had actually tried this recipe using the emulsion blender, and what I got was this goop. So I suppose you could maybe add some vinegar to it, a little bit more oil, and make it kind of a salad dressing thing, but I think I might pass on that.
Yeah, that's a little too loose for me.
It's a little too weird, yeah. So no, that's just going to go away. For those of you that have a concern about using raw eggs, I don't. We have chickens, we have farm fresh eggs. Right. I also do feel, just like with ceviche, when you're using a vinegar, it negates any problem. This has a tablespoon vinegar and a tablespoon of lemon. Same with this recipe, also has vinegar and lemon in it.
And the salt.
And the salt on both. So you're watching this because you already know you like homemade mayonnaise and you know the whole deal. But I just wanted to mention it is a raw egg, and if that's not your thing, don't do it. buy the pasteurized stuff because Hellmann's is amazing, or Best Foods, depending on what side of the country you're on. Delicious. But these come very close, and this conjures up memories for me of my grandma making it at home, and I was very excited when I found the recipe. And I was even more excited when I found this recipe because it was quicker.
Right, see, I like this recipe because you put everything all in one bowl or whatever vessel that you're going to be mixing in. But I really like this one because it comes up a little bit thicker than this one, but you do get a workout. And it's time consuming. So it's just strictly a preference.
Right, how much time do you have? The flavor on this one, again, the profile's a little different. This one is sugar is added to it, and you actually do get that taste. It's got almost more creamy. I don't know.
A little bit of a zip. I don't know if that's the word.
Yeah.
Maybe just a... I don't know, it's a different flavor.
Something, right?
Yeah.
And this one's a little bit more piquant. It's a little bit, the vinegar and the lemon are your top note, whereas I think the sugar here kind of mellows everything. So they're both quite good. They're both really delicious, and they're both pretty easy. You know, arm workout here. There you go. Do not use your emulsion blender in there. You'll get that. But just wanted to pop up 2 homemade mayonnaise recipes. Serena's husband has never had homemade mayo.
And I haven't either. So this was a treat for me today.
So like I said, we did some practice rounds. They're not taking that one home. I like them. So, but she is taking the other one home. We'll see which one John likes as well. If he likes the sugary, needs more work, or the quickie one. Hopefully the quickie one he enjoys just as much.
That sounds good.
So there you have it, a little something to do when you have so many farm fresh eggs, you don't know what to do. With this one, you do end up separating your yolk from your whites. So you will have whites left over if you want to powder them in the dehydrator later.
That's a good idea.
For egg powder, for meringues or lifting, making things rise. There you go. This one, whole shebang, all one shot, boom, you're done. Refrigerate them. They last about a week. Usually in our house they don't. Tuna, potato salad, slather it on some of that 5 Dog Farm farmhouse bread that you've made.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good.
And there you have it. A little help today in the kitchen from Serena. And it was really great having you here with me.
I had so much fun.
Me too.
Thank
So
you.
you all take care, and we will talk to you soon.